What's up, guys? Welcome to my Bloodborne walkthrough part 1. I've been waiting to say that for a long time. Okay, so what are we going to cover in part 1 of this walkthrough? Well, first of all, me being a longtime Souls player, Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls, didn't play Demon Souls, but I do own the game. I know probably a lot of you are going to be surprised I've never played Demon Souls, but just never got around to it. Still love Souls games. So when I'm talking about things in Bloodborne, I may refer to Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls a lot, but if you've never played those games, don't feel bad. You're not going to be confused, I promise. I will make this just as easy for people who have never played those games. And for those people that have played a crap ton of Dark Souls or Dark Souls 2 or Demon Souls, I will definitely be talking to you guys because there are a lot of changes in this game that make it quite a bit different, although it's still familiar enough to where if you have played them, you'll feel right at home. So, let's go ahead and jump right in. I will explain things as we go.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
So the game takes place in Yharnam, if you were listening to that old guy. This is where we get to create our character. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in here. I think it's really funny how the default character looks like a young Dracula or something like that. But you'll see he actually fits in quite nicely in Yharnam because Dracula is kind of the theme of the city, and by Dracula I mean Gothic. Definitely kind of reminds me of the Order 1886. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. Lucian. Gender, I will stay with male. Age, young, mature, aged, I'll go mature. Origin, this is where it's kind of like in Dark Souls where you get to pick what you start with and the starting stats. So Milquetoast is basically your average person. You get kind of evenly spread stats across everything. It's not a bad choice if you're not really sure what you're going to do. Let me just point out that the skills have changed, obviously. So Vitality is the same. And let me start at the top. Obviously, your level. Blood Echoes is equivalent to Souls in Dark Souls games. So the fact that he starts with 300 Blood Echoes, I really don't even know why they put that there, because every time you kill something, you get Blood Echoes. So it's not really that big of a deal how many you start with. So let's just ignore that. Vitality directly relates to your health. Endurance relates to your stamina. Strength is directly related to your primary weapon damage. Skill is also related to your primary weapon damage, but different weapons use skill and different weapons use strength. Your blood tinge is kind of related to your rifle or your gun. You'll see. If you've never played Dark Souls, there's guns. And, I'm sorry, Bloodborne. And Arcane, that's also to do with your guns, so don't even worry about it too much. If you want, you can look through them all. Waste the skin, you're pretty much naked and have lower level and lower stats. Seeing as I'm more of a melee-oriented type of fellow, I'm going to go with Violent Past because you get high vitality and strength, and I like that. Not going to spend a whole lot of time in appearance, but if you want, you can get really into it. I'm just going to go really quickly through all of this, not even going to mess with that stuff. Might change his skin a little bit to be darker. Face, I'm just going to go through the presets, and I will say they're all kind of ugly. I'm not really impressed with the faces, but then again, that's not what this game is all about. I'm just going to go ahead and do... God, they're all ugly. Alright, just do that one. Similar face. Yeah, alright. One thing that is cool, though, is your... you can really go into the makeup if you want, or eyelashes and all that, but I like to go into this one, the tattoo / mark / glasses, because you can put like a mark on him, and then you can go ahead and you can go ahead and make the mark bigger, change the color, stuff like that. I just want to make it bigger. So I got a huge scar down my eye. I like that. And you can get some pretty cool looking glasses in this one. Harry Potter style. Or Neo the Matrix, you know. It's all good. I am a scholarly hunter. Your monocle there. Personally, I think these ones are pretty badass. So I'm going to go with the bug eye glasses. And you know what's cool is you can also change the color. And I think the red tinged blood eye glasses are what's up. Alright, so I'm all done creating my character. Don't spend too much time because you're going to be wearing armor and stuff that really changes how they look anyways. So let's go ahead and get going. Yes, I'm playing online. I'm playing app version 1, PS4. It's only on the PS4 as of this time. Don't think they're ever going to put it on PC or Xbox, unfortunately. So this is actually the loading screen of the game. It's just black and says Bloodborne. You get used to it a lot because every time you die, it's like a freaking 30-second wait to go to the Hunter's Dream, which is the hub world of the game. If you've played Demon's Souls, you'll be familiar with how that works. But we're not going to go there quite yet. We're just going to watch a little cinematic here, and then we will be right into the game.
All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
Hopefully my video doesn't get flagged for showing these cinematics. Please, From Software, have mercy on me. I'm just trying to help people play your really frickin' hard game. Kind of a hint for future reference that the werewolves are very weak against fire. I call these guys the little crawlers. They're actually harmless. Just checking you out.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
Here we are in Yosefka's clinic. If that's how you say it. It's hard to pronounce. Alright, so get yourself familiar with the controls. If you're a Dark Souls player, I'll tell you right off the bat that L1 is how you switch between your trick weapons. Obviously we don't have any weapons right now, but feel free to move around, look around, get used to how it works. Circle is still roll. Triangle is going to be your healing items, which we don't have right now. And square is going to be your hotkey of items. X doesn't really do anything, it's to interact with the world. R1 is weak attack. R2 is strong attack. If you hold it, you will get that attack. L2 will also do that when you're unarmed. Alright, L2 will be your gun once you get one. One thing that's really cool about the world that I love is if you roll into something, look at that. Everything is very interactive compared to Dark Souls. You can really just cause a ton of damage and mayhem. But let's just get on with the game for now. Nothing in here. Let's go ahead and continue through these doors. Beautiful chandelier. Every now and then, guys, just take a minute and really look at the detail in the environment, because they put a lot of effort into this game. Even the little intricacies into the woodwork is something to appreciate. As we make our way into this room with the busted floorboards, you're going to see these little notes, even if you're playing offline. They're just like the little messages that were left in Dark Souls games. They're going to tell you how to play. If you're playing online, you will see them throughout the world, and they will help you play by teaching you or maybe even tricking you. You'll see what I mean. So be careful when you come into this room here, because there's going to be our first enemy up ahead. You can lock onto the enemy by clicking the right thumbstick. You'll get that nice glowing lock on target onto the werewolf. To answer your question, yes, you can actually kill the werewolf simply by slapping it to death, but it does take a while. I've done it once and it takes a few minutes. I'm not going to waste your time with that. I would actually recommend either just dying by the werewolf and instantly transporting to the Hunter's Dream, or follow me and run past it. Let's just run right by him. Gonna be an item on your left. Really quick, pick it up. 2 blood vials. Try not to get killed by the werewolf. We're gonna run right into the doors. He can't damage you while you're opening the doors. It's kind of funny. Oh shit. There we go. Gonna be an item straight ahead. Go grab it really quick. And then he can't damage you opening these doors. No other items in that area. And we are in Central Yharnam. Go ahead and grab the blood vials. The wolf should leave us alone at this point. Alright, grab the blood vials there. Blood vials are basically your Estus. I'm going to go ahead and use one now, which is triangle. Don't forget, it'll heal a little bit of your health. So this is Central Yharnam. Go ahead and take a look around. It's a really big, big, big city. This is where the game takes place. There's a ladder up there. Take note, we're going to be knocking that ladder down here in a minute. Alright, right past the rotting dead corpse of the horse, past the carriage. There's a gate right there for a shortcut path. We can't open it from this side. Go ahead and dodge this guy. If you want, you can try to practice your combat. Just realize that it takes a lot of slapping to kill him. I'm not even going to mess with it. Let's run all the way down here. Really quickly roll past these guys into this corner. Grab the Molotovs. Roll past these guys back. Grab the blood vials. Hit the lever. If you die at any point, guys, it's not a big deal. Obviously, this is pretty crazy. We're gonna run up the ladder. Right up here is the first lantern. It's okay if you die. You're just gonna be skipped to the next part. But if you're crazy like me, you can get here without dying. Go ahead and light the lantern. And we are gonna go ahead and use the lantern to transport to the Hunter's Dream. Miss me. That was intense. And let me tell you guys, this is not my first rodeo. I've done this first part like 4 times because I wanted to make damn sure that I knew what I was talking about when I did the walkthrough. Trust me, I died like 100 freaking times in this first part. The game will force you to unlearn some things. If you've played Dark Souls 2 a lot like me, trust me, you are going to get your ass kicked at first. That's okay. it's expected. It's how you learn the game. So this is the hunter's dream. This is going to be the central hub world. You're going to kind of branch out to all the other places from here. So right in front of you is a doll. She's going to actually serve as your guide in the future, and she will be the person you go to level up with your blood echoes, but for now she's motionless. If we continue up the stairs just a little bit, see these guys holding out weapons? You definitely want to talk to these guys, so let's accept the gift. You can choose between 3 weapons here. It's kind of important, but it's at the same time, it's not the end of the world. I personally recommend using the saw cleaver, but I'm just going to really quickly go through what these 3 weapons are and what they do. So because you probably are wanting to know and you don't want to make a mistake. So, the saw cleaver is good because, especially if you're a strength character, I like it because it's just good in all situations. It's good in the short range, it's good long range, you can trick it, you can shoot, whether it's in long range or short range, and it does good damage. And let's be honest, we've all wanted to use it ever since we saw the trailers with Bloodborne. It's on the cover of the game. I just recommend that you use it. But if you just want to be different, you got 2 other choices. You got the Hunter Axe. This will do the most damage out of all of these 3 weapons. And it's interesting because if you do the trick mode on the Hunter Axe, it will actually extend the handle and it becomes a 2-handed weapon. You do a lot of damage. It's kind of like a polearm from Dark Souls 2. If you do your right-handed charge attack, you'll actually do 2 complete spirals, and it's kind of fun. But the downside to the Hunter Axe is that when it's in 2-handed mode, you cannot use the gun. And that's actually a really big downside, because there are no shields in the game. I think there's actually one shield, but it doesn't really work. It's kind of a cruel joke. They pretty much completely took out shields in the game. It's actually really shockingly noticeable once you start going into combat, because you can't block. And in Dark Souls 2, you block all the time, or at least I did. So, yeah, the Hunter Axe is powerful, but no gun use when it's in 2-handed mode. When it's in 1-handed mode, you can use the gun. Threaded Cane is kind of like your dexterity weapon. However, they don't have dexterity in this game. It's called skill. So, right here, skill. Wasn't trying to do that. The cool thing about the cane is it does good damage in one-handed mode, but when you do the trick mode on it, it turns into a whip. And you can whip stuff pretty good range, probably even farther than the cleaver or the Hunter Axe. So it's probably a more difficult weapon to master, even if you're pretty good at Souls games. If you prefer the whip in Souls games, you're going to love the cane, so go with that. And yes, you can use the gun either in whip mode or in cane mode, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to go ahead and do the saw cleaver. Let's go ahead and take that. The next little guy, you're going to get your gun. The pistol, I recommend. It's just faster, and you can use it at longer range. It's just better if you're going to be doing counterattacks, which I do all the time, and you probably will too, because it's a really big part of the game. Blunderbuss is good if you want to do more damage with your gun, and especially to groups. You're going to have a lot of situations in this game where there's a lot of people on you. This is more of a weapon you're going to use if you have a large group attacking you. It'll do a widespread attack in a short range. Personally, I'm going to use the pistol. And keep in mind, guys, even with the other weapons, you're going to get more weapons in the game. Don't feel like if you choose the blunderbuss or the pistol, you're going to regret it. You might regret it at first, but you're going to get other guns, you're going to get other weapons, so don't freak out about it. This one is going to give you the notebook, which will let you leave messages for other players. Let's go ahead and come inside. Right on your right, this is your storage box. You can use the storage box to store your health vials, your bullets, and everything else. And it's actually really important that you use it because you can only carry 20 blood vials and 20 bullets. So if you find yourself having a lot of blood vials, I recommend coming and dumping 5 or 10 into the storage if you can afford it, because you don't want to leave blood vials. If you're at 20 and you pick up more, it just wastes them. So, and you can hold up to 99 in the storage, so that's really cool. Especially for bosses, you can go through 20 really quick, and if you don't have any in the storage, well, you're just out of luck. It's not like Dark Souls,
You must be
where your
the
Estus
hunter.
recharges.
Welcome to the hunter's dream.
Your blood vials do not
This
recharge,
will
you just have to
be
find
your
them or buy them.
home For now.
This guy's name is Gehrman. He was the first hunter.
Gehrman. Friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about and just go out and, you know.
I recommend listening to him, but I skipped through it because I know you guys are eager to get to the walkthrough. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Oh, wait, I forgot to show you the workshop here. This is important. I didn't even notice this at first. This is where you're going to repair your weapons. It's also where you're going to buff your weapons and improve them. In Dark Souls games, you had to get like different kinds of rocks. In this one, there's only one thing. It's bloodstones. No matter what, it's just bloodstones. I don't have any right now, but you can see I need 3 to improve the saw cleaver. And I also need 3 to improve the pistol. So I don't have any right now. You definitely want to come and repair. Every time you're in Hunter's Dream, you need to repair. So I'm not going to fully explore Hunter's Dream right now, but just for this episode, let's go ahead and head to the Central Yharnam lamp, which is where we left off. Alright guys, here we are back in Central Yharnam Bonfire. Let's go ahead and equip those weapons that we picked up. I'm going to equip my saw cleaver and the hunter pistol to my inventory. So this is kind of the quick menu, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and put my Molotov to a quick item, and that's about it. Oh yeah, maybe my notebook I'll put down at the end for leaving messages every now and then. You can quickly switch between armor and whatnot right here. Alright. So you got your weapons now, guys. Check that out. How sick is that? Come on, that is pretty sick. Got your gun. L2 will shoot your gun. R2 will pull your trigger of your weapon. Yeah, so let's go ahead and roll right. I'm going to go ahead and start with the formal walkthrough of Central Yharnam right here. We're going to go all the way to the first boss. Keep in mind that when you are exploring Yharnam, there's going to be many alternative pathways that you can take. There's not really one single route to the game. In fact, you can pretty much even skip lots of areas, but you're going to miss out on the loot if you do. So there's no right or wrong way to play the game is what I'm trying to say. This is the way that I'm going to show you how to do it. It's the most straightforward path. They don't, at the time of this recording, the official strategy guide has not yet been released, so I'm kind of just doing this on my own. But keep in mind and rest assured that I have fully explored every area before I even film. Is it possible I'm going to miss an item? If it's a really secretive item, maybe it's possible. I mean, like I said, strategy guides are just now being written online, and the official one is yet to be released. So, yes, I might miss an item. But for the most part, I fully explore everything, and if you follow my path, you're going to be doing good. But you know what? If you see an alternate path, you want to take it, and I don't, go ahead and pause my video. Go ahead and take the path. Part of the fun of the game is exploring. They designed this game to have multiple pathways for a reason. They want you to explore and be lost. That's just part of the fun. It is kind of infuriating. I'm not gonna lie. I pretty much went in circles for like 4 hours when I first got this game, and I was getting kind of pissed off, to be honest, because I couldn't figure out the map. Don't worry about it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. I'm just gonna be going through some of the changes as we go through this game. So this is our first real enemy. He's kind of an idiot. If you just wait for him, you can go ahead and one-shot him easily. You really want to bait the enemies into attacking without actually getting hit. Make sure you're doing your dodge skills a lot. You do take a lot of damage if you do get hit, so just be mindful of that. Alright, so we have 2 different ways you can go here. Either one is right. There's no wrong way. Like I said, you can drop down here and skip a little bit. There is an item down there, but I'm actually going to do the most complete walkthrough I can. So for now, let's go down here. I will get that item later. There's actually some things up here I'm going to show you guys. These shield guys, you pretty much just got to power through them. Not a big deal. Notice I'm not really using my gun right now. It's because it's for counterattacks. If you shoot them with the gun right when they're attacking you, it'll leave them open for a counterattack. So be careful when you're fighting these big groups. What I like to do, especially if you're a new player, is I like to go ahead and throw a pebble at one of them. And, okay, bad view, but just attract one of them. Wow, I'm surprised that didn't hit me. That way you don't have to fight 4 of them at once, you know. I'm going to let those guys go for now because we're going to do a U-turn. Right off the bat, guys, there's a pretty formidable opponent, but I'm going to go ahead and open this shortcut so that way if we want... This was actually the gate in the front. Right when we started the game at Iosefka's clinic. Remember, this is where we were. There's the ladder we took. This is the guy that we ran by. And if you want, now you can get revenge. Damn it. Kill him. That actually brings up a good point. If you look up in the top left corner at my health bar, when you take damage, I'm going to take damage intentionally here just to show you something. Alright, I took some damage. Now watch, when I attack him, I can gain back health, but only as much as that orange bar would give me. So if you do get hit, as long as you retaliate quite quickly, you're going to gain your health back. Alright, I just wanted to open this gate, and I want to kill this guy. This guy is a really tough person. Do not feel bad if you don't want to fight him, because you pretty much one-shot most people. What you want to do is bait him into attacking, and then shoot him. Not like that. You want to bait him into attacking a certain attack. I need to heal before he one-shots me. Like that. Get up close to him and do your... like this. This will do the most damage. That's why I'm saying the gun is really important in this game. You don't have a shield. Let's go fight him over here. Wow, I'm surprised that did not kill me. Got him. Woohoo! That was risky, guys. But the risk will pay off because we get a ton of souls, and I just got a Striking Blood gemstone. You can get different kinds of gemstones. Gemstones are basically items that you use to put into your weapon that will make it more powerful. So this one will charge up attacks plus 2.8%. That's pretty cool. You might get something different. He doesn't always drop the same thing. Sometimes he doesn't drop anything. Sometimes he just drops a blood vial. So yeah. I'm almost out of blood vials, and I've barely even started the walkthrough. It's kind of sad, but... Alright, so you don't have to kill him. It's not part of the game, but if you're up for the challenge, go for it. It's good practice on your counterattacks. Go ahead and continue up the path, back up the stairs. Now we're going to go take that shortcut that we saw earlier. Here we go. Now we're going to carefully drop down so we don't take a lot of damage. Alright, normally there's a guy standing there, but I guess he walked away. Let's go ahead and grab the item. Don't get too close to the fire because it will burn you. Just making sure my Molotovs are equipped. Some of these doors you can knock on. It's pretty hilarious, actually.
Outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you.
Basically, the city is in hunt mode, and you can see there's like a werewolf there. Yharnam is messed up because it's full of werewolves. There's like a curse on the city, and people stay indoors when there's a hunt going on, and we're a hunter, so we're supposed to be killing these beasts. So there's a group of travelers that walks around here. You can't actually see. I'm not going to knock on every door, but I'm just showing you guys what happens when you do. Make sure you stick around because it takes a while to loot the corpses of people. Let's go ahead and take these guys on. Attract some attention here. Be careful though, because if you start getting gangbanged, you can die pretty easily. But if you do get hit, try to get your health back. You don't have a shield, so you gotta try to get your health back like this, so you don't have to use blood vials very much. Not doing a super good job with the combat. I'm a little rusty, but I didn't play yesterday, but no blood vials or nothing, man. Usually they have pretty high drop rate. Alright, from here, don't go straight on right away. Let's go ahead and come up these stairs. Be careful though, because there's a guy up here that's gonna jump out at us right around this corner. See him? Notice I don't always lock onto the characters because sometimes it's actually better not to. So that's what you use to upgrade your weapons. That's good to know. We need 3 of them to upgrade at once though. Be careful, right up there there's another guy. I need some blood vials. Come on, man. Continue up here. Let's go kill this guy. The guys with the trench coats on are a little bit stronger, so just be wary of that. Got plenty of bullets, but that's not what I'm looking for. We're gonna get this item a little bit later. You can hear somebody pounding on the door. If we turn the camera, we can see it right there. Don't jump down here, but feel free to throw a pebble at that guy if you can, because then you'll attract them. Alright, never mind. I'm not going to drop down there because it's pretty much a death trap if you do. What we want to do now that we cleared out up here is go back. Here's a couple more guys. Take them out. People wander around the level all the time, so if you can pick off a couple in a group, that's always good. Feel free to use your pebbles, guys. It's what they gave them to you for. You can also use them to distract people. Ow! Please, that hurt. Get my ass kicked. See what I mean? It's very easy to die in this game. This isn't actually the best way to go about... Oh, guy saw me. He's shooting at me. I'm gonna go back to the stairs. This game is all about patience, guys. Trust me. If you try to be impatient, you will get punished for it. Be patient and you won't die. Let's go back up here and see if we can get the attention of 1 or 2. There we go. There we go. See if we can get some more blood vials here, because I'm running low. Let's get the attention of this guy here. You can't backstab him that I know of, but kind of sucks too, because I love doing backstabs on people. Be careful for the guy standing up there. He'll start shooting at you if you get too close. Gonna see if I can grab this guy really quick. Maybe these couple guys here. Alright, so they're shooting at me. Just want to be careful. Alright, I think it's cleared out enough to where I can just kind of blitz up the stairs on the left here. And be careful though, because that guy will shoot at you still. Oh, god dang, I thought I was being blocked by the pillar there. The Dew, that's basically like the soul of a weakened warrior, you know, from Dark Souls, where you can use it to get souls. Kill that idiot. Dogs are really a pain in my ass. They're hard to hit. I hate fighting dogs. I'm gonna try to lure them up here if I can. Come on. I got no... There we go. Get these guys at least. Blood vial. No. Wow. Alright, let's try to kill the dog. Got these guys. I think that's about everybody in this area now. Blood vial. Damn it, Quicksilver. Plenty of that. Don't be afraid of coming over here. There we go. I'm just gonna use one before I die. Alright, so we're done with this area. Fully cleared. It is possible just to run through it, but I highly recommend you just kill everybody because that'll really stock you up for the boss up ahead. Just gonna walk over here. Left. Another bloodstone shard. One more and I can upgrade my weapon. Nice. Just feel free to explore around a little bit. It's not gonna hurt if you do. It's fun to knock on the doors, but you know, they're not gonna let you in, so it's funny to hear what they say though. So once you come in this little courtyard, go ahead and swing a left. There's gonna be a new enemy up here in the form of these crows that are kind of like, I don't know, they're like stuck on the ground, but they do jump at you. For creatures. I love it. I love the enemy design in this game. So they were guarding an item here. Some oil urn, and that is actually really useful on the boss, so we're going to use those later. Nothing else over here. Go ahead and follow the courtyard up. Oh, you know what? I forgot. If you kill this guy, there's some nice items over there. He's easiest to kill if you use your counter move, your gun. So let's go ahead and get a few good hits off on him and then try to use the gun. Like so. That'll probably kill him. Unfortunately, I have to use another blood urn. Maxed out on cocktails, so I'm gonna probably... Got the torch. Torch is really useful. Let's go ahead and equip that in our offhand. Oh, you can only carry 10 Molotovs. I forgot about that. Alright, not a big deal. I am going to go ahead and put the oil urns on my hotkey, but I'm not going to use them quite yet. Alright, let's go up the stairs here. And immediately to your right is that item we saw behind the gate earlier, so let's go grab that. Another cold blood dew for gaining some souls later. I'm not gonna lie guys, it's really nice to be here with you guys. I love the fact that I can do a full walkthrough. This is a very big game. We're gonna be here for a long time, so it's very fun. And I'm excited to be doing this. Alright, right up the stairs, you're going to want to pause and make sure that you can try to get the attention of one of these crazy freaking dogs. It's hard to hit them sometimes, so just be careful of that. Oh, spotted me. Let's see if we can grab the attention of these guys. I might throw them friggin' Molotov at that dude. Oh, buddy. Health back a little bit, then I got shot in the back. I hate that guy. Watch this. If you roll towards him when he's shooting, you do like a dash. Pretty cool. You can also like extend your weapon while you're rolling. Kind of cool. I like to kill the dogs with the extended mode because it's more of a vertical right on them. 6 blood vials. Now we're back in business. Keep in mind we can do 20. I like the random like water well right here. Alright, so this is pretty much cleared. Now we're ready to go on. Let's go up the path here. Be careful here. If we look to our right, you're going to see two powerful enemies. Two of the werewolves that we saw in the beginning of the game. And they're pretty tough, but they're not super hard if you fight them one at a time. Let's go ahead and make a left, though, because there's some items over here. They're not going to aggro us, or they shouldn't, at least. There's an item behind the statues over here somewhere. There it is. And we can now upgrade our weapon, so we might want to do that before we fight the boss. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can lure one of these guys without the other one. That would be preferable. Not sure if I'm going to be able to. And I do want to throw a cocktail on him if I can. Ah, he hit me. It sucks when they hit you right when they die. Because you don't get that health recharge. If you stay behind them, they're a lot easier. Just say that. Ouch. I better heal. Ah, that last hit didn't get him. Damn it. That's alright. We're going to have a chance to go purchase some more blood vials if we need to before the boss. Alright, so really we need to continue on down the bridge. That's where the boss is. If you want, you can explore down here a little bit. This is actually an alternate path to a different area. I'm not going to explore too much down here, but if you swing a left, I'm not right now, I'm going to do the boss first. If you go down there, there's actually a pretty large area down there, and a set of armor actually. So if you explore that area a lot, there's quite a bit of items to be had. I'm not going to do it right this second though, but let's grab that shard there, and let's grab this. Some more pebbles, and you can see down there is the courtyard we initially started. I'm surprised they don't put a ladder right here or something as a shortcut. But yeah, we'll explore that area in the next episode, okay? Let's go ahead and continue on to the boss. Straight up here. Making sure we're checking behind the statues for items. I know sometimes they put them, and keep in mind there is an enemy right around the corner somewhere. There he is. Alright. Got a blood vial there. There's also another item right there you can go grab. If you do, you're going to have to make your way all the way back up. I forget what the item is. Let's just go ahead and grab it. I can just fast forward if I need to. Alright, so it's a cold blood dew. Let's just go ahead and make our way back. This might get you lost though if you come down here, because now look, we have 1, 2, 3 different paths to take. So that's what I'm talking about with all the alternate paths. Be careful you don't get the aggro of those guys. I might already have. You might have seen me. We're not going to go down there quite yet. And you can go this way if you want. There's some items over here. Let's just go ahead and clear this out while we're here. This is where you're going to want to use the torch. These guys a little bit. Doesn't really do a lot of damage to him though. Let's just go grab these items. Get some more bullets. The pungent blood cocktails are awesome because they're good for baiting the werewolves and whatnot. This will open up a shortcut also, so if you didn't drop down there, it's okay. I would have taken the stairs into the building anyways. They both come to the same place actually, so actually, yeah, I forget. So you should drop down and get that cold stone dew. Just do it, because another bloodstone shard, because we're going to open up a really big shortcut right here. If you don't open this gate and you die, you have to go through the entire courtyard again. So since we're here, let's go ahead and go back to Hunter's Dream, rest up, restock our items if we need, and get ready for the boss fight. Alright, so if you do return to Hunter's Dream, at least it will heal you up, but it won't give you any more blood vials. So if you make your way over here, you can go ahead and buy and sell items. Don't recommend selling anything right now, but do as you please. I'm going to go ahead and fully stock up on my blood vials. Yes. I'm already stocked up on bullets. I'm going to buy a couple more Molotovs. Why not? And I'm pretty good on pebbles, although they're so cheap you might as well just stock up. I can only hold 20, so I'm just going to buy 9. If you buy more than you need, it'll actually just go straight into your storage. It's actually pretty useful, but yeah. So he will sell you this armor, but I'm going to tell you right now that you're going to get this armor for free in the next episode, because it's in that place that I showed you where you can drop down that I did not go. So up to you if you want to spend the 2,500 blood echoes. I don't recommend it. And that's all we need to do right there. The doll is still not awake. I would recommend putting some blood vials in storage, but since we're about to fight a boss, I'm actually going to keep the 20. What I will do is upgrade my weapon, though, and repair it. Let's repair it, and let's fortify it, because we have 3 bloodstone shards right now, so yeah, let's use it. Sweet! Alright, we did get the, where is that one item? This one. But we can't actually use it because it doesn't fit with the weapon that we have. It's a radial shape. And the saw cleaver does not use those. So, but don't worry. At least we got a boost in damage there. We're fully repaired. And we are ready to take on the boss. So let's go ahead and make our way back to Central Yharnam. I almost said bonfire. Lamp. Alright, so from the lamp, let's go ahead and take our shortcut. Because we used the lamp, though, that means that everybody respawned, of course, just like in Dark Souls. There isn't any magic in this game that I know of, so if you were a sorcerer or faith build in the Souls games, you're going to learn pretty quick that you need to brush up on your melee skills. We're actually not going to go that way yet. We're going to go that way a little bit later, so for now, let's go ahead and make our way back in here. Might as well kill everybody. The wheelchair guy, if you don't kill him, he actually shoots at you. It's pretty funny. We're maxed on bullets. Note there. Maxed on blood vials. See what I mean? We're wasting them. We should have put some in storage, damn it. Oh well. Alright, let's go ahead and head back up the stairs here. There's a guy over here. If you let your weapon durability get down, it actually does make the weapon do a lot less damage. Oh! You had a big window and you missed. I forgot he was there. Sneaky one. I love that. Alright, so... Whoop. I'm pretty sure the werewolves respawned also, so... just be careful. They're right over there, I believe. Let's just swing a left and hopefully don't attract them. Checking behind the statues. I'm pretty sure there's nothing behind these, but... Alright, so you got the crows, and you got the big guy. Let us attract the big guy. Bring him away from those crows, but don't go too far back because you got werewolves back there, remember. Let's get in the visceral attack. Finish him off. Almost missed him. Shining coins. This is a new item. I'm pretty sure they are used for dropping so that you can find your way if you need. They serve as guides through the door. I've never actually used one. You know, let's just go ahead and use it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure they are going to be for in the future where if we need to mark a path or something. I think that's what they're more for. Or, you know, you can sell. Alright. Now, this is the boss. Right up here through this gateway. It's the Cleric Beast. So let's go over some boss strategies. I highly recommend you fully stock up on healing items. You're not really going to use the gun too much in this, because there is a way to do visceral attacks, but you have to hit the beast in the face. It's kind of hard to do with the gun. It's actually easier to do with the weapon like this. You're going to want to stay close to the boss. It can be very punishing if you're new to the series. I died on the boss once, but I died on the way to the boss about 50 times because I was so impatient. Like I said, patience pays off. I am lucky and I haven't yet to die once in this walkthrough. Hopefully I won't die on the boss. You're just going to want to bait the attacks. Try to stay behind the boss at all times. Don't be intimidated. If you stay behind the boss and dodge the attacks are pretty easy to see. Try not to get stuck in a corner. If you do, just roll, roll, roll to get out. And yeah, if you hit him in the face, you'll see him kind of rear up, and you want to get up in there and do the R1 and get that visceral attack off. Also, if you can get the boss drenched in oil and then throw a Molotov at it, you're going to be in good business. So let's go ahead and take a whack at the boss here. Kind of reminds me of the demon that so we did a lot of damage right there. Just gonna keep my distance for now. I actually enraged it. Oh, I forgot to mention the enrage. When he's enraged, just run away. He goes crazy for a while. Calm down. Alright, I think he's calm now. Alright, pissed him off again. Pissed him off, you just want to run away. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That hurt. Oh no! Damn it! Alright, well, since I'm here, that sucked. I should totally had that. You're gonna see that after you die once, the doll wakes up.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you. Honorable hunter, and I will you will hunt to embolden.
Alright, she'll level you up. Unfortunately, I lost all my friggin' souls. The bell is what you use, silencing bell and beckoning bell. They give you that after you die. Those are used to summon other players to help you. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the boss. Alright, we're back at the boss. Hopefully I don't mess this up. I think if I would have hit the opening on the one of Visceral Attack, it would have been better. But let's go ahead and do this again. Traverse the fog. Unfortunately, I don't have near as many Molotovs anymore, but I'm just going to have to deal with it. Got my souls back. Yeah. Got him. See, if you hit him right in the head, you do massive damage. Pissed him off now. Want to be behind him. Don't like this position, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Bullshit. Patience and timing. See, you want to try to get the gun to shoot him right in the head. It helps a lot. I might have pissed him off. If he gets into fury mode, it's hard sometimes to stop. Oh, calm down, big fella. Should have attacked right there, because I could have got health back for free. Whoa, buddy. There he goes. When he does that, that means I think Come on, big fella. If I keep hitting his head, I got a good feeling get another visceral attack off on him. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Being careful to stay behind him. See if I can get some health back. Got a little bit. Oh, he's dead. Woohoo! Oh man, that was intense. So we got the Sword Hunter badge. We don't actually use that now, but let's go ahead and look at it. Where is it? There it is. Badge of Swordsman Hunters under the Church Blessing. So basically it means that we are officially a hunter in the church. Ironically, clerics in the church transform into the most hideous beasts of all. Alright, so we defeated the cleric. We are awarded with another lantern. Let's go ahead and light it. Grab the item. Some more bullets. Yeah, and a ton of souls, which means we can go ahead and level up. So let's head back. I think that was a good boss for the first boss of the game because it teaches you patience It teaches you to exploit the boss. Don't try to do stuff that isn't there. All those good things. So let's go ahead and level up a little bit.
Very well. Let me.
Vitality is really important to me, so I'm going to go ahead and put 2 points right into Vitality. Endurance is also really important, and I'm going to put 2 points into Endurance. The skill is not that big of a deal to me. It does help with certain weapons, but I'm not really trying to use every weapon in a game. I'm going more for the strength build. The bullets, again, I'm not really trying to do damage with the bullets. I'm just going for counterattacks. And this also determines whether you can use certain weapons. But for the most part, I'm just going to stick with strength. So I might level up skill 1, but you know what? I'm just going to do these, and I'll keep the rest of my souls. I'm going to go ahead and put some blood vials in the bank. And this will pretty much conclude my first episode. I'm gonna go ahead and put 6 of those and 10 bullets in the bank just for later. Maybe some pebbles. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I never use the item box in Dark Souls ever, but in this game you do want to use your storage because you're gonna love having items in there when you run out, and you probably will run out later. So let's go ahead and buy 5 or 6 blood vials. We'll get more later, so you always want to have around 10 to 15 at any given point when you're going to leave Hunter's Dream, because you're going to get more. I'm assuming that you're a good player, and you're probably going to get more than you actually use. So yeah, that's why I don't max them out. I'm just going to buy maybe 3 bullets there. I'm going to buy an antidote just in case I get poisoned. I don't expect that I will. And I'll buy maybe 4 Molotovs. That'll pretty much use all my souls. So I really wish I could wave you guys goodbye. Unfortunately, I do not have any animations or anything. So with that, guys, this is Lucian's Sword. Thank you for watching. I look forward to doing part 2. And I will see you next episode. Take care, guys.